bring them in. Let's bring the y'all in. You look just like your pops too, by the way.
Yeah.
She's Louise, Papa G's. One of my favorite records on Donda album is Jesus. And you at the end of the record, you talk on behalf of your father. So for people who don't understand the situation, can you describe?
All right, basically on the album, I was speaking on how my father has been incarcerated my whole life. You know, I've been going to see my father from the Illinois state prison system to the federal prison system where he's in Colorado.
Sorry to cut you off, but he's in one of the most, that's like max.
Yeah, he's in the ADX.
He can't even, like, there's not even other inmates he can associate.
And when you say your whole life, how old are you right now?
I'm 47.
So that's a long time.
That's deep.
Yeah, their conversations are through the toilet for the most part. They got a little bit of a way to conversate with each other, but it's not much. So I was just, on the album, I was letting people know that he's been away for, my whole life. My kids are grown. You know, my daughter has never touched her grandfather. She's 22. My son never touched his grandfather. He's 14. Actually, since COVID is going on, my son probably grew maybe 2 or 3. I mean, not 2 or 3, but he grew some inches. And he's taller than my father now. My father's like shorter than me, but he hasn't been able to see him. So, but it's all because of Kanye, and you see how he's open and not scared to address situations. Also coming from Chicago to bring up the fact that give me the platform to speak on my father and keep putting the information out there with the narrative that needs to be put out there. Because you may have heard of Larry Hoover as leader of the Gangster Disciples. You never heard of Larry Hoover as the leader in the community that was an organizer that brought people together. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry to stop you, but there's this series that's on HBO. And it's called The Chi.
You know what? I haven't seen much of it. I don't know if they tried to take it off of that or not.
What happened was, it was like about 3 seasons ago, and there was a guy that was in the jail. And 100% on Twitter, I love Black Twitter. This shit is amazing, right? But on Twitter, they said that was the depiction of Larry Hoover.
I didn't see it, but I know at a point in time he did call a lot of shots from
jail.
From jail, yeah. He moved good in jail at one point in time. The jail system has changed, but back in the day, the inmates kind of had control of the jail.
So let me ask y'all both something, right? I used to go to Chicago. My favorite restaurant was Sammy's in Cabrini Green. I was an idiot for going there. I was definitely out of line. I did not belong. I used to land a platinum artist and go to Sammy's.
There's good people at Cabrini Green.
So
you had your Boricua family over there.
I got both. I got Black family and I got But the thing was, I felt like when Cabrini Green was standing, when Chicago had these OGs, Chicago was, I don't want to say controlled, but it was then your father, or so many people is away. Now it's like everyone is killing. Like I felt like we needed the OGs. Am I? And I'm an outsider looking in.
Well, what they called it was cutting the head off the snake. If you get rid of the head, then the body will crumble. So, to the certain aspect that you're trying to say, I mean, it's true. When it was some type of organization and cats had some type of honor and respect to follow, and the person that was giving them the codes to follow, didn't honor the things that's going on now, it was different. It was safe, People were brought together in the city to keep the violence down, to stop the attacks on innocent people and old ladies and women. You know what I mean? That's the type of stuff they don't like to talk about. So yeah, it was definitely different, and it wasn't just Cabrini Greens. All up and down State Street was projects, and you know who was in the projects? We was in the projects.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.